Oh, welcome back, Robert Bolden, Life Transformed. I'm so glad that you've been able to join me on this spiritual journey. Just talking about that whole spiritual purpose area here at Life Transformed. And I'll wrap up this series talking about a collaborative partner that we have, Jacob Peterson, who has um, a couple of products, several products through the Be a Hammer name. That is the name of his company. And Jacob is an amazing teacher. He has a whole history in youth ministry. He went to college, Bible college, all that stuff. But as he, got out into the world and got a job in youth ministry and all that stuff, pastoring and preaching, he discovered at one point that it really is just all about Jesus. It's all about God. It's all about, you know, really developing that relationship, right? Let's break it down to its simplicity. It isn't about going to church or necessarily the churches. I think there's a place for churches. So does Jacob. But so many people get disenfranchised from churches, the business end of churches. And when you really look at it, even youth ministry, and I can go on and on and on. So what Jacob does, and it is so powerful, you guys, is he has, workshops and I'd call them mini masterminds. I don't know if he'd call them that, but like a 52-week series, just focusing on God and Jesus and really understanding who they are and the truths about them and our lives. It really breaks it down at a level that I've never seen it broken down before. And so Jacob's products and services are a big part of what we do at Life Transform. So he's a big partner with us. He was helping us kick off the spiritual area, now with Life Obligations. He's stepped away from the leadership role, but he's still an integral partner of ours. So I tell you, if you really want to have an amazing experience, it doesn't matter where you're at on your spiritual journey, Jacob can provide insight that'll, you'll just learn. You'll get a different perspective, I think, no matter where you are. And particularly if you are kind of frustrated with church, or, if you're like, oh my goodness, like me, I went to Catholic church for a little bit before I found God, and I was just like, man, I'm falling asleep. This is boring, that whole thing. Well, if you've had any negative experiences with church, then I think the Be a Hammer series, the Be a Hammer products through Life Transform would be definitely something you need to look into. Just reach out, connect with us. We'll have some special pricing for you. If you mention this email, we'll get you some information. We'll get you involved in Be a Hammer, because it is just amazing, amazing stuff. Okay, you all, that's it for today. So happy you were here for this spiritual series. I am so fired up. The passion that I get from following Jesus and the people that I meet and the lives that I'm able to touch and that we're able to touch, ultimately, right, that's what it's all about. When it gets right down to it, Life Transformed, love places and spaces where people can, physical places or virtual places where people can come and know that they are loved. They're not judged. They are believed in, right? They are in harmony with other folks. That's what it's all about. And that's what we're building this for. That is what we're building this for. It's nothing to do with boats or cars or retirement funds or anything like that. It's about building love, places, and spaces. And, ultimately, right, the answer to every question is Jesus. I mean, my humble opinion, that is the answer to every question. You give me a question, you give me an obstacle going on, and I think I can talk you through so you'll understand that piece right there. Okay, love you guys. We'll see you soon.